Hey you guys, it's me, Casey. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have an L3 Waxy Wonders haul, and this will be my last L3 haul for a while, but I really had to place this order because she poured something that was super important to me, and so I'll share that with you guys. But I have already kind of sniffed through everything, but I'm really proud of myself. So my typical, the thing that I do with L3, because she pours stuff all the time, she is really good about pouring requests. So I sniffed things and I was like, oh my God, I need more of that. And that's one of the things that I like do, and then it makes me buy more wax, is I'm like, oh my God, I need more of that. But I need to remember that Jennifer from L3 will pour requests all the time. So when I run out of stuff and there's some stuff in here that's super good, I can get more. So I did not place another order because I really have committed, like this is my last L3 haul, at least until the, fall or whatever. I have plenty of wax. So my drawers are getting full and I have enough. So anyways, L3 Waxy Wonders, let me tell you that she has mostly kind of a ready to ship model. I don't know how she does it. I don't know how big her team is, but she has ready to ship a couple of times a month, and she pours a million things. She has a bunch of different ways that she pours wax. So she has scoopable wax, which of vendors, I think she probably has the best formulation that I have tried of scoopable wax. She does bougie bars. She does trig tarts. Trig tarts are single oil blends. She does Bitty Betty loaves, and she does basic Betty loaves. And she does fluted tarts and puppy packs. So she has kind of a lot of things, but she also has just a million different blends of all kinds of crazy stuff mixed together and stuff that is really traditional mixed together. So this was a ready to ship. She did recently have a pre-order, which she doesn't have super often compared to her ready to ships, but I really do like L3. Her shipping is really quick, and like I said, she's very responsive and pours like a lot of what you request. So she always sends an invoice, which I appreciate because I usually forget what I ordered, and she sends a sticker. This sticker this time says, "You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way." Dr. Seuss. Okay, so I did get 2 scoopables, and so one of the things that has happened with L3 is that she had these plastic spoons that everybody loved, and they have been discontinued. So she used to send like a spoon for every scoop, and now she sends, no matter how many scoops you get, she will send 1 spoon because they are stainless steel. And then you can buy additional scoops. So she sent me a silver one, and then I ordered 4 additional ones. And I'll just show them to you. So if you are looking on the site, this is blue, and it does kind of turn a little purplish, especially on the end. I think you can see there. This is a kind of purpley color, and it goes kind of a dark blue color. This is rose. It says that it leans towards burgundy. I don't see that when I'm doing any of the turning, but it's still a very good color. And then this is the rainbow oil slick one that kind of leans all the colors. So I got those, and then the silver one is silver. So the 2 scoops, these are 8-ounce scoops, I believe. 8-ounce scoops, or 6-ounce, like what, I don't know for sure. But I got 2, and they are, it just says large scoopable wax, $8.25. So the first one I got is Raspberry Whip White Elephant Exchange. And White Elephant Exchange is like, let's see, it doesn't say on here, but I think it's like powdered donuts, and kind of like a kind of confectionery, sugary blend. And I hadn't had Raspberry Whip, but lots of people were talking about that. And so her Raspberry Whip to me is very fruity and almost like a jam note, and then sort of powdered donuts. I will tell you that somebody commented on one of Lori Brown's videos, and I am going to try this. So the thing about Jennifer is, and L3 is that they pour their stuff like super quick. Like when I get it, I know that this was probably poured a week ago. So it's still really fresh. It definitely needs cure time. I can definitely tell a difference from day to day to day with L3. But one thing that they said about Scoopables is that they store them upside down so that all of the oils like kind of run this way, and they kind of, you know, do some turning just to make sure that the oils like have a chance to like dissipate. I don't know if that like, I don't understand if that will really work, simply because although I understand that these are scoopable, so softer wax, it's not like that stuff pours out. So I'm still gonna store them upside down just to try them out and see if that makes a big difference. I ordered this, which I've had before, or I still have some of, in a smaller scoop, but it's super good. It's Strax Acid Bath, which is Boogie Be Gone, peppermint, and rosemary mint. And it is great. It is super, super pepperminty. And I am not typically a peppermint person, but this the rosemary mint in it makes it like enough, not like gum, you know, like spearmint or whatever, that I really liked it. And I wanted to make sure that I had some on hand. So those were the 2 scoops I got. And then I got quite a few puppy packs. So puppy packs are her shapes. I will say that I have noticed in some discussions that people feel like her puppy packs have gotten to not have as many shapes. I found like I felt like that about a few bags, and then I felt like a few bags were super big. So she does it by weight, so it's supposed to be 3+ ounces. I'm not gonna weigh them, but you know, I feel like this one, for example, seems pretty full to me, whereas like this one seemed a little light. Does that make sense? Like there was still room in the bag, but whatever. So her puppy packs are $3.95. And this one is sugar cookie dough, vanilla ice cream, waffle cone, and sweet cream. And this is one that when I smelled, I was like, I need to go get more of this right now. So it is really good. The only thing that's a little off-putting for me, this is a little piggy, by the way, my daughter loves piggies, is so the cream note does have just a hint of sourness. Any kind of milky note to me always kind of reads a little sour. So I do kind of get hints of that, but the other bakery notes power it through enough to me that this smells like it would be a great blender and great on its own. It's strong, it's very sweet, it's very vanilla based, but it's definitely bakery. So I really like that one. A Crazy Nice is a repurchase for me, and I have 1 bundt left, I think, of it, and then I have this, which is blackberry jelly, fried dough, and a hint of campfire smoke, and it's very good. People really like this one, and on cold, her blackberry always reads to me a little perfumey. Like I don't know what that is. It doesn't smell like blackberry jam. This says blackberry jelly, and so when I picture what blackberry is, I think of another vendor that's like kind of got that really bright berry in the blackberry. However, when you melt this, because I have melted it before, that note comes out really well, and fried dough, like the donut of it, is so good. Like it is so good. This is such a really good mix. If you have been able to get 8 Crazy Nights or haven't, I would put this on your list. I think it's very, very good. It's a very nice scent. Don't let that campfire smoke note scare you. I don't really smell it. I smell fried dough with no cinnamon note. So if you're worried about it like reading churro, it's not. It's definitely just fried donut with bright blackberry jelly on warm. It's very good. I do recommend that one. Benny and June I have never tried before, but Benny and June is French baguettes, honey butter, and blackberry marmalade. So I think it kind of was a nod in my mind a little bit to the 8 Crazy Nights, you know, because it kind of has, you know, bread and blackberry. But this one definitely, so it says French baguettes, blackberry marmalade, and honey butter. It, to me, smells very cinnamony. And I wasn't expecting that. I don't mind cinnamon, but it reads to me like a like a fall scent to me. I don't get honey butter or anything like that from it. It really smells like blackberry and, you know, I mean, like, honestly, it's almost 8 Crazy Nights with cinnamon to me. But I have not warmed this before. Okay, I ordered this because it's just so unusual. Okay, it's called Riverstone. And when somebody asked her about it, she says, like on the bag, look, it says, smells like wet rocks. And so somebody asked her and they're like, so what does it smell like? And she's like, no, really, like it smells like rocks. And so I was like, well, I must try that, like, obviously. And so I don't think it smells like wet rocks. Exactly. I know what they're going for. So I smell, if you've ever been to like a river that has kind of a shallow bottom and it's got all of those river stones, and you can kind of smell like almost the algae note of the, you know, kind of that. And then like the wet rocks, for sure, I smell that. But it also has like a sweetness that's really pretty. It's very lovely. It's a very interesting scent. I wouldn't say that it just smells like rock to me or wet rock. I do smell like kind of a sweetness to it. It's lovely. So it smells pretty strong on cold even. And I know it's newly poured. This one was one that I was like, I need to go get more right now. It's tan lines and flip-flops, and it's copper tone type, Hawaiian tropic type, and tropical elements type. So basically it smells like all different kinds of like sunscreen or sun oil, and it totally does. It is great. And the thing is, since it's not just one of those oils, it's all of those oils, it doesn't smell like just like sunscreen. Like it kind of mixes all that stuff together. It's goodness. It smells really good. It smells like summer to me. It is very nice. And I know this sounds weird, but I can imagine mixing the Riverstone and the tan lines. For me, summer and like spending time on the water for me is river. I know for some people it's beach, some people it's lake, but for me it's river. That's like summer to me, as we always spent it at the river. We had a cabin. Now we still, as a family, go and have like a family reunion at this place on the river. We love the river in my family. So I would mix those two things easily. This just sounded interesting. I had never had it before, but it's Water Horse of Loch Ness. Okay. And it says evenings, Seattle rain, and salty sea air. And this one smells really good. It doesn't smell particularly different. So it smells like aquatic and salty sea air. It's nice. I haven't ever warmed it before. It just sounded interesting. So, I mean, it smells good. And then I got Coffee Bean Butter Brickle Vanilla Bean Noel. And this one is mostly coffee to me. And I'm not sure that I've had her coffee bean oil before. I've had her espresso oil, which I definitely prefer over this coffee oil. This kind of smells almost burnt coffee to me, which like, I think that all of that vanilla stuff will come out because I've melted her other coffee stuff, and that happens in her other coffee stuff. But on cold, I definitely want to have like a little bit more creaminess because it mostly smells like burnt coffee to me. I did get a bag of samples, which I have now uncovered now that I've gotten through some of my stuff. So one is Hawaiian Blast, and this is like super Hawaiian or like tropical fruit. It smells good. This one is called Fresh Picked Strawberries, and having just placed an order and gotten a something that smells more authentic-y strawberry. This smells like candy strawberry to me. I don't hate it, but it smells like candy strawberry. And then the last one is Sweet Lavender Mallow. I've had this before, and it's, so when I read this as sweet lavender and mallow, but it is herbal lavender and sweet lavender and mallow. So if you're expecting to get just sweetness and not that herbal note, this still does have the herbal note in it. So, and I'm finding more and more like maybe herbal lavender is not my jam, which is fine. I guess you have to learn. And then I got these fluted tarts, and fluted tarts are $4.30. So this one is another one that I was like, oh my God, this is great. So Mermaid Munchies, I know other people have had this a million times, but it's sun-kissed Valencia orange, lemon, honeydew melon, red berries, palm leaf, water lotus, pink jasmine, vanilla orchid, and apple blossom. And sometimes when it has all those notes, it makes me think it's just a single oil, which it may very well be. I'm not sure. But I was worried because I really dislike honeydew melon, but all of this is just very well blended into a very nice scent. It almost like it's very like seaside fruity, with like aquatic accord. It's very nice. It smells really good. And so I do think it probably is a single oil. I should have looked that up, but didn't. This I just got because of the notes. It's cypress, sweet cotton candy, ambergris, and dried tobacco, a very earthy scent. And this is great. I don't typically like a tree scent, but most tree scents seem to be like smell like juniper berry, smell like cedar, smell like fir, smell like spruce. And I don't know if I've smelled cypress oil before. It smells like a Christmas tree scent to me. I don't get a lot of the dried tobacco, but I really like this. Like I typically do not like tree scents. It reads almost spruce-ish, but in the best of ways. So I really do like it. And then Oahu. I bought this just because of hype, and it's orange, lemon, and lime blended with violet, pomelo, driftwood, cassis, pineapple, mango, and fresh mountain greens. And this one smells super good. It's very fruity, very, very fruity. Almost like a laundry booster that's just fruity. Does that make sense? But it's really good. It's very good. The one thing in here that I'm just, besides the coffee note, that I was just like, I got it because of the name, and I really like fig. So this is black fig and honey. And I know that these look like really smudgy, and it's just because it's super hot here. So it's white pear, honey, green apple, tuberose, jasmine, lily of the valley, ginger, black fig, amberette, and violet. And so I expected it to be fruity floral. And what I get the very most is honey. I know that it says black fig and honey, but I mean, mostly I smell honey and a little bit plasticky, like plasticky and honey. So it doesn't smell great, but you can't win them all. And then I got this, and this is Root Beer Float Sticky Taffy. And this is one of her Bitty Betties, which is, what, like, $6.30. I don't want to lose any of these little pieces because this smells great. It smells like root beer barrels to me. I don't smell like a float, like, so I don't get like the ice cream note. It smells like root beer barrel candies to me, but it smells really good. So the entire reason that I placed this order is because she poured 2 loaves that I requested, and I needed them in my life. Okay, so the first one is Camp Crystal Lake, and it's sea kelp, driftwood, sea moss, and leaves. And if you have not smelled this, and you're a fresh person, I highly recommend this one. It lingers, it stays in the air, it's very green, a little sweet, like almost clover smell, like kind of that sweet green note. It is gorgeous, and it is a great, great performer. I love, love, love it. And I'm so happy to have this loaf. I am. But this was the one. So this is avocado, coconut, salty sea air, lavender. So I got this in a Bitty Betty, I think. And the moment that I smelled it, it's like bringing tears to my eyes. It brings back just some memories for me. And so I couldn't melt it because I was like, I can't not have this scent. So I begged shamelessly for this, and she poured it for me. And it smells like summers of my childhood. Like I said, we had a cabin on the river, and I was very, very close to my grandmother. I was very close to her, and this just reminds me of her and that cabin and my summers and my childhood, and the smell just instantly evokes those memories for me, and I couldn't bring myself to melt it. I don't know if I could melt it now. It's so special. I don't know. It's weird that scent does that, right? But I mean, they're super happy, like lovely memories, and it smells like that to me. It smells, the moment that I smell it, it's just that's that smell to me. So she poured it, and I'm just like trying so hard to stay off the site and not buy another loaf, because I don't need another loaf. I know she'll pour it again for me if I ask her to, because she did. But it's just a scent that it just touches my heart, and it just brings that to me. And so I want all the loaves. I want to buy the 5 whatever loaves are left. I want to buy them all and have them shipped to my house. But I didn't do that. I have this one. I have a Bitty Betty that I can now melt. And when I get low, I can definitely ask for it again, because it's just that smell is just so meaningful and powerful. I don't know. Scent does that, right? So that's my haul. Like I said, it's going to be my last haul from L3 until like probably fall, which is, I mean, totally fine. I've, like I said, plenty of wax. I started doing my melting basket because I wanted to kind of do one every 2 weeks. And I realized like I got through a lot, but I bought a lot. So I really need to just have enough room for my stuff. And so I'm trying to kind of organize and go through that stuff and then make plans for melting. So anyways, thank you guys for sticking around with me. If you guys got anything from L3, let me know what it is. And tell me, do you guys have a scent like that you smell it and it just tugs on your heart immediately? Anyway, talk to you guys later. Bye, y'all.